There's a nice way to start a walking video. There's a waxing gibbous moon up there. And indeed it is Monday, December 1st, 2025. Imagine we're at December already. And yeah, I decided, as I just mentioned, why not do a little walking video? I haven't done one in a while, and well, somewhat it's been a while. And I figured since I'm here in the Côte-des-Neiges sector of Montreal, why not record a little walk here? And we're on the corner here of Jean Brilliant and I believe Gatineau Street. So this here is Gatineau Street. This is facing towards the north. This is facing towards the east. This is facing towards the south, and this is facing towards the west. So there's the street corner if you want a reference purpose. And yeah, I'm just gonna go for a little walk here. I'm using the image stabilizer on Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, the image stabilization setting, and just gonna do a little walk here and let's check out the sights and sounds on this Monday evening. As I mentioned, 1st of December 2025. Seems like it was such a fast year so far. There's an articulated Nova bus going by. Those were pulled off the road recently due to issues with the coolant systems. So we're seeing the articulated Nova buses coming back on the road again. And head down here to Côte-des-Neiges Boulevard. And this is the first time in a while that I can actually say I feel cold. This is a Christmas wreath market. It's there every December. And we're going to see here in a moment St. Joseph's Oratory coming up. I'm going to probably walk north a bit on Côte-des-Neiges Boulevard. See some buses going by, who knows what else. And because it's cold out, we got to watch the battery. It does obviously die faster because of the cold. So sort of still in rush hour right now. So there's the beautiful St. Joseph's Oratory up there. I'll zoom in a little bit more for you guys. Still waiting for them to start work on that dome up there, which will be turned into an observatory of some sort. And if you're familiar with the area, maybe you remember way back, this used to be a Nichols restaurant where this McDonald's is. I don't know if anyone remembers that. Depends on who's watching. And indeed there's articulated Nova Bus 33-835 from the year 2013. As I mentioned, those buses were recently pulled off the road because of issues with the coolant system. I guess they fixed them or inspected them as they're returning to the road again. But mind you, these buses are probably at the end of their lifespan. They've been around, well, as I mentioned, that's from 2013, so do the math, almost 13 years or so. And we're walking right now north once again. There's Côte-des-Neiges metro station, one of the entrances. So definitely got to start wearing gloves if I'm going to be doing some walking videos. And every year they have this out as well, this beautiful lit up decoration here, just outside the library. And they got some decorations as well on the poles. Oh, there's an ambulance there. Of course, we do have different hospitals in this area. We have St. Mary's Hospital, we have the Jewish General Hospital, St. Justine Hospital. There's another articulated Nova bus from the year 2013. Heading northbound here on Côte-des-Neiges Boulevard. So I'm not going to do too long of a video, at least maybe 10-15 minutes or so. You know, because like I said, it's been a while. I got some nice Christmas trees that are up as well. Got some old churches here, architecture. There's the other entrance to Côte-des-Neiges metro station. I guess that would be the east entrance. There's Avenue Lacombe coming up now. Some more decorations and lights that are up on the streets above us. Another nice Christmas tree there. And that's, I believe, where the 110 Rockland bus is, right over there. Might actually be the one parked there. That's a 2017 Nova Bus LFS hybrid, by the way. I got this nice projector on right now as well. So we're going to be going down this hill here. There's the famous couche-tard. Always a couche-tard around. Quebec landmark, arguably. So yeah, pretty historical street this, Côte-des-Neiges Boulevard. I've done a couple of walking videos over the years. A lot of history here. I believe there was a tram that used to run on the street all the way to downtown Montreal. Now, of course, you have the 165 bus, which we just saw, and also the 465. There's a couche-tard truck right there. I have to send a picture of this one to Jack, aka Bass Guy. Ah, there's that Christmas tree car that's always around. What is that, eh? That's something else. Actually, it might be one of a few. There might be a couple of those like that around. Well, that's creativity. And here we have the couche-tard truck. So a little bit of everything happening here. That's the beautiful thing about walking videos. You never know what you're going to see. What kind of unique things you're going to cross paths with as we wait to cross here. Yeah, I don't know how those lights are actually powered. That's something else. So very diverse businesses around here. You have everything and anything. You have these liquidation shops. You have hardware stores, lots of restaurants, markets, pharmacies, you name it. What I'll probably do, I'll probably walk down to Côte-Sainte-Catherine Boulevard, maybe wrap up the video there. As I said, I got to keep an eye on the battery and whatnot. Also medical clinics here, laboratories, churches, you name it. A little bit of everything. There's St. Kevin Street, Avenue St. Kevin. I remember I ate here probably about a decade ago or so, pretty decent. I guess it closed, as you can see. There's another church, which I believe is called St. Kevin's. And just for reference, so as I said, you have the 165, whoops. Wow, that's dark. I have to turn the flash on. There we go. So you have the 165, the 465, and there you have the night bus, the 369. So there you go. That's your local buses that serve this area. And you have, of course, hardware stores as well around here. Dental offices, you name it. Very diverse area. So yeah, I'm probably gonna, like I said, wrap it up here at Côte-Sainte-Catherine Boulevard. There's the 465, which is not an articulated bus. That's 2008 Nova bus there. Check that out, 2008. Here comes another Arctic Nova bus. This one from the year 2011. So there's an older one. Yeah, man. All right. There's Avenue du Puy. So if I take the time here, you can look right into the distance way to the north. You can kind of see the Laurentians, at least Laval sort of, if you make out way in the distance there. Put the wide angle camera on for a bit here. I like the City of Montreal logo there on that sign, or flower. So it's not just, you know, diverse businesses. There's also subtypes of businesses that are diverse, such as the restaurants. You have your Indian restaurants, your Indonesian restaurants, Chinese restaurants, Middle Eastern restaurants. I like the blue in this window here, that LED, really nice. And coming up here on the corner is the Jewish General Hospital. This is an English hospital here, a somewhat old hospital, part of the MUHC. And yeah, if you look way in the distance again, I'll zoom in again here for you guys. There's Plaza Côte-des-Neiges down there, right down there. So we're about 13 minutes into the video now, I guess. So what I'll do, maybe, you know, to get some more time into the video, maybe I'll just switch sides here on the street and film a little bit on the other side, walking back up the hill, which is technically going south. So here's Côte-Sainte-Catherine Boulevard. And there's a school bus there for you bus fans. What kind of bus is that? I don't even know. Bluebird. And there's your hospital right there, Jewish General Hospital. So if you go down there, you'd have other hospitals such as St. Justine. So like I said, I'm just going to cross here and then walk up the hill again, and probably going to head back home and relax. There's also Krispy Kremes around and all kinds of different things. All kinds of, I guess, American businesses and restaurants that are popping up. Also Montreal local establishments which are growing. One example of that is actually a place I've been eating lately. It's Poulet Rouge, which translates to red chicken, which is a pretty good place. That's, I believe, was founded here in Montreal, in the East End. Very healthy meals. I wish they'd give me a free meal for giving them a plug in there. Shout out. So anyways, I forgot to mention as well, look, we got ice here forming. The temperature right now, I think when I checked, it was minus 7 degrees Celsius, which was around, I think 19 Fahrenheit or so. So definitely we're approaching winter, and 20 days or so until winter begins. Another view of the moon up there. So yeah, as I said, you know, with the situation with my back and the herniated discs and stuff, you know, got to be careful with what I do. Got to be careful of walking videos. I'm not even carrying a backpack lately. I've been carrying basically bags like this with, you know, whatever I need inside, whether it's you know, drinks or liquid, and you know, try not to put any pressure on my back or weight on my back with something like a backpack. So that obviously makes it hard to film as well, carrying a bag in one hand, carrying the phone in the other, but I'm getting it done. But again, it's important to rest. You don't want to rest too much, but you don't want to rest too much and you don't want to exercise too much. You want to, you know, get that perfect balance. So there's another view here of that church, which I believe is St. Kevin. Alright guys, so we'll wrap it up here on St. Kevin Street. So got almost 17 minutes worth of walking video in there. So thanks for watching, everyone. I will try to get more walking videos done. It's a bit of a challenge right now, obviously, but we'll get there. All about you know, taking our time and taking it easy. You don't want to overdo it. So, but yeah. So thanks for watching, everyone. As always, more videos to come. If you like what you see, hit the like button, subscribe, and see you all soon.